Don't worry, I won't go on that long. Right. First of all, Pete, thank you very much for your kind words. That's very, very kind of you. You'll no doubt be pleased to hear I'm not going to start my speech with a load of stale old jokes off the internet. I'll leave that to Rich. But first of all, on behalf of my wife and I'd like to thank you all for being here today to help us celebrate our wedding. I know today is all about us, but it wouldn't be the same without you all today. Today will truly be a celebration, so please don't leave hungry, or for those of you that like to drink, sober. There will be a few toasts throughout the speech, so please ensure your glasses are charged and try not to drink it all in one go.
Okay.
We must say we've been really overwhelmed by the number of people that have rallied around to help us in preparation for today. If you're not mentioned by name, and that's most of you in my speech, please be assured that Don and I are very grateful for all the help that we've had. But first of all, I'd like to thank Di and Adrian, Dad and Eileen, Ron, Trish, Janine, Sue, Steve, Pete and Sharon for all their significant financial contributions that have helped us to have a wonderful celebration today and honeymoon in the Dominican Republic in January. Small token of our appreciation, we have some bouquets to hand out. So we'll start off with Di, I think, Rex, please. They should all be labelled, hopefully. You come up and Brucey's price is right. Di, Rich, please. Yeah. I didn't even write that one. We got a few of these, so talk amongst yourselves. Just choking, there we are. Thank you, Eileen. Dad, you'll get a handshake when I can reach in a minute. I haven't got you. Trish, please.
Yes.
There you are, Trish. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sue, thank you, and for all your help along the way. Sharon. I've got shares in Interflora. There we go, Sharon. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, next I'd like to give special thanks to you, Mum, for all your help over the years and for making me the man I am today. So she's to blame. I can stand here all day talking about the help you've given me over the years, and more recently to both Dom and I, from helping us with the house to running me around as a kid. So again, as a small token of thanks, we've got some. I'd also like to thank Pete and Di. I can't remember what I'm thanking you for. Not only for welcoming me into your families and homes in Manchester and Pensilva, but also for allowing me your daughter's hand in marriage. So thank you very much. I'd like to take this opportunity to raise a toast to family. You're not allowed to drink anymore, love? You're married now? This leads me nicely on to the bridesmaids, Sue, Kath and Looe. I'm sure you'll all agree they look beautiful today. Don and I would like to thank you for all your help in leading up to the wedding day, and of course for guiding Don through her hen night. Well, I'm not too sure about these plasticine penises.
I couldn't have written that down.
No. Also, our beautiful little flower girls, Charlotte, Gracie and Evie. Deserve a mention. sure they'll break a few hearts in the years to come, although not if I have anything to do with it. Please, could you join me in making a toast to the bridesmaids and the flower girls? The bridesmaids and the flower girls. The bridesmaids received a token of our appreciation this morning, but we have some gifts to thank the flower girls. Be the term is morning glory. I've lost my place. That's right, we have got some gifts to thank Gracie and Charlotte. So Gracie and Charlotte, if you could come on. Oh, where did you turn up? Just round the corner, there's some presents for Gracie and Charlotte. She's going to get it.
Gets it from you, Al. Gets it from you.
Yeah.
She'll open them all, it's not careful.
Gracie's is the one with two, and
The little red
yeah,
ones?
yeah,
That's it.
that's Gracie's. Yeah. Gracie, what's yours? To be honest, Gracie, how are you doing? I'll just come Well done, Gracie. I'd also, come on, hurry. I'd also like to give a special mention to my sister Lynn. Sadly, she wasn't well enough to be bridesmaid today, but both Don and I are delighted to have you with us on our special day. Must also thank you for your help in making the lovely invitations that you all received today, so thanks, both. Next, I must turn my attention to the ushers. Where are they? Ushers, or bouncers as I like to call them. Adam and Kev, thanks for all your help today, although Ads, you didn't seem to do a great deal. You've been a great mate, Ads and Kev, you've been a great brother over the years, so thank you guys very much, and we've got a small token of appreciation. You know the drill, right? So if you'd like to come up, I know you both like temples, so please open this one on the way. Yeah, come on up.
It's a vest, Kev. You got a vest in there.
Another very important job was getting the rings to the altar. Our little Frodo there. Joe, again, for token of appreciation, we've got a little present there. I feel like Father Christmas. It's the three boxes. That's it. So come on up, mate. Well done. Great job today. In the final round of thank yous, I'd like to say thank you to Mark, Kath and Rich for all their help with providing the cars today. That's very kind of you all. We had a bit of a disaster with our car, it broke down. But
Oh, Richard, sorry.
So thanks guys for the cars, you saved the day when our wedding car broke down, so thank you very much, and Rich and Neil for driving the Hoare, that's fantastic, thank you. I've nearly finished, but before before I say a few words to my beautiful wife, I must share some key facts about my best man. It's alright mate, it's not bad. Briggs and I have known each other for many, many years, and having had the honour of being best man at his wedding, it's now time for him to return the favour to me. In hindsight, I wish I'd got married first, but that's the way it goes. I'd like to say thanks to you, mate, for being a true friend over the years and for all your help in organising the stag do. Never have I seen a man so dedicated to a spreadsheet and clipboard. I must say, I didn't know this, your organisational skills seem to deplete by the pint. But by way of a thank you, you can get your own gift. Now comes the difficult bit where I must try to put into words what my beautiful wife means to me. But before I start, I should just say that I do suffer from hay fever, and if my eyes start watering, you know why. Dog. It took us a while to get together, despite the best efforts of one or two people in the room today. But I've known from our first date in the crow's nest, where I couldn't get a word in edgeways, that you were a very special girl. In the first few months we were together, we did so much, from trips to Cardiff, Bath and London, to visits all around our favourite places in Cornwall, some of which have formed the table names for today. After a year or so, we moved in together, as the next stage of our relationship began. I can honestly say I've loved every minute we've lived together and the time we've spent working on the house to make it into our home. Having settled into our new home, we were joined by our four-legged friend Nala, who should get a mention in the speech. A few months later came the day I proposed to you. Whilst I was a little nervous, never have I been more sure of anything in my life. Now, despite my best planning, Dawn could not understand why I was so interested in getting her to read the sign under the archway in Disco Garden. She declared no interest and duly moved on. However, shortly afterwards, I was able to get down on one knee and propose to you. Thankfully, you said yes and made me the happiest man alive. We also seemed to make the busload of American tourists quite happy as they came up to congratulate us too. Then, you listening?
Yes.
Then came the most precious gift of all, our beautiful baby girl, Evie Elizabeth. My two girls really do mean the world to me, and I hope I can be both the father and husband you both deserve. So thank you, Dawn, for being everything I could ever want and more. You're the most kind, caring and fun-loving person I've ever met. I feel so lucky to have you in my life, and I promise to do everything I can to make our future a happy one. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you. But please join me in a toast, in raising a toast to Dawn. And now finally, I hear you say, it's time for me to hand you over to my tamed best man. Some say that he was spotted in a gay bar in Bournemouth. and that he had a paper round until he was 18. What was earning? Is he school ready?